man. We'll be all right.
You?
Annie in this Facebook. Always on Facebook.
We are on.
Always on Facebook.
We're hot. It means we're live. You ready?
Acting like something's changed. We're always live. Always live, always.
Well, welcome back. I am now joined by John Collins, the last guest of the afternoon. We're here at Media Day. John, how is Media Day going for you?
Media is always pretty fun. Got a lot of media, obviously, running around asking us questions. We're just trying to have fun, get the season started.
So you're kind of a veteran now.
Stop it.
How does that feel?
Stop it.
You
Stop
kind of are.
Stop
You
it.
can't avoid it.
Stop it.
You're no longer the rook.
Second year. I feel a lot more comfortable, but I mean, I still feel like, I'm 21. Just turned 21 the other day, so I still feel
Yesterday,
really
in
young.
fact.
Yesterday.
This one.
Your boy's finally legal. You know what
Happy
I mean?
birthday.
Thank you. But I mean, it's always, another year, another time to get readjusted and kind of go back to work.
We saw some really good, veteran, we'll call it leadership from you at Summer League. Why'd you decide to do that, and how are you going to carry that forward this season? I
mean, I just felt like it was almost understood that I was sort of like the team leader. It was my job to sort of take over and make sure, if guys didn't know what happened, I sort of lead them into the right direction, put them in the right spot to succeed. I think I did a fairly good job of that, and, it's sort of a precursor of what's to come later on in my career.
So we're going to take some questions from fans. John, you were clearly more comfortable with your three-point range this summer during Summer League. What other additions should we expect to see from you this season?
I think you could just expect to see additions from all over on the court. Defensively, me switching out on guarding other guards, trying to keep my fouls down, kept me, very occupied last year, was in foul trouble. And then on the other side of the court, passing the ball a little bit more, obviously shooting the three, being more versatile, just trying to be, better at all areas of the game instead of just picking a couple. So hopefully, it's easier said than done, but hopefully you guys can see it too.
So Chase also wants to know, was that alley-oop pass in USA versus the World the best birthday present you got? I mean, that was a very early birthday present.
I mean, I think Donovan, sort of jumped the gun. It wasn't the best pass, best pass ever.
It was more about the dunk.
It was one of them. The dunk is pretty important,
right.
But shouts out to my man Don Juan.
Did y'all practice that before it happened?
No. That was free off the rip. We just went with it. Donovan threw it up and said, "Go get it, big fella," and I got it.
All right, question from, I don't know. John, we need more and more dunks like the one on Russell Westbrook, for example. Are you trying to get more of those types of dunks, we'll call it?
I don't know which type of dunk necessarily. And if you're talking about me dunking on someone, that's always the objective. Anyone who wants to get dunked on, if they're in the way, they're part of the way to the rim. So if we can get there and then they're in the way, hey, it happens. So it's always the objective to dunk on somebody. Always. The Baptist is here to do, dunk on people.
What have you been up to this off-season? I know you've been traveling quite a bit, representing the Hawks. What else have you been up to?
So I actually had a chance to go over to Africa for the NBA Africa game, participated in that, which was really fun. Got to help some kids. I think they were the best kids on the continent of Africa were in that tournament or were in that little camp that we had. And I also had a chance to go over to London, watch the Manchester City Arsenal game. I'm a big soccer fan. So dope summer for sure.
All right, and I have one more question.
Uno mas.
I feel like you've leaned out quite a bit this summer.
Possibly.
And the people were noticing, when we posted the yoga pictures, the people were noticing the leanness.
Possibly.
What have you been doing? What have you been working on?
I've just been in the gym consistently. I've always, liked the weight room, but I've never stayed in there consistently. I've always, take a break during the summer or do this or that. And I think over this summer, I've actually stayed consistent in the weight room. Obviously on the court as well, but I've been extra consistent in the weight room. And I think it's showing off. Hopefully it is. Hopefully the core is starting to pop, the chest, everything. So I started looking like.
Were you flexing in those photos?
I was definitely flexing.
You were flexing.
In the last two, I was like holding my breath, hold the core out. Gotta let everyone see the gains for sure.
Got it. All right. Well, that is a wrap from Atlanta Hawks Media Day. John, thank you so much. We are so excited to see you play this season. October 1st, our home preseason game. We will see you guys there, and that's a wrap.
Thank you, Annie.
Thank you, JC.
Always good to see you. Always
You
good to
too.
be on with you. Thank you. Peace.